Hi and welcome to today's practice. Today we're gonna do nice and quick power yoga for the core. So we'll be focusing on this area of our body, and the core is really important to keep our posture nice and stable. And because we sit quite a lot in a normal life, then this area a lot of the times gets big, and then we get a little bit of discomfort in our low back, or even like leading to pain later on. So let's start sitting. We're going to do quick breathing exercises before we start. So hands on the knees, close the eyes, and let's just start breathing. Just normal how you breathe. A couple of normal breaths. Just notice how it is. Is your breath deep or shallow? And let's take a big inhale through the nose to your belly, and a slow exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep maintaining that breath throughout the practice. And now let's think about intention for this practice. What would we like to dedicate this practice to? Okay, let's open the eyes, keeping the breath as it is. We'll be moving quite quickly this time, so it will be quite important to be working with the breath. So let's start on all fours, knees underneath the hips, wrist underneath the shoulders, and we're going to do a couple of cat and cows. So inhale, the tail goes up, belly goes down, chest goes forward, shoulders up and back, looking towards the front of your mat. And then exhale, starting from the tail goes back, really pushing towards the sky, making nice big arch. Inhale, starting from the tail again, tail goes up, belly goes down, chest goes to the front, shoulders back and down. Inhale. That's now exhale, pushing the spine towards the sky. Head goes in between the hands, and then that's on exhale. Inhale, moving your tailbone up, belly down, and then chest up, shoulders back and down. And then exhale, starting from the tail, making this nice big arch with your spine. And then a few more in your own time. It can be a bit quicker or a bit slower if you want to. Just so we start to feel our spine, the vertebrae pressing our spine. And with your hands, I really want you to think about your hands now. So really start grabbing the mat, like you're clawing into the mat. So you're nicely activating all the muscles in your hands, and then your thumbs are coming to the inside of the hand, nice and active. Okay, so from here, knees go wide for a little bit, and then we're gonna set on the back, extending the hands, placing the head onto the floor, onto the mat, and just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Inhale and exhale. And if at any point of this practice you feel tired and you want to break, just come back to this pose, child's pose, for a couple of breaths, and then start back up again. Okay, inhale, look up, let's go up. And now from here we're gonna tuck the toes under, sit back nicely on the heels, and then activating the hands. Head goes in between the arms, and then let's bring our bum slowly up towards the sky. So sit bones going towards the sky, and then you can walk your dog. So one, have your knees bent, but for walking your dog, we're going to extend one heel towards the floor and then the other. So just a few times like that here. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale, look up and bring the head towards the front, and then shift forwards to a plank pose. Exhale, going back to dog. Remember to have your knees bent. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. So for plank, we want to have nice and strong body. So we're pushing in between the shoulders, and our torso is nice and straight. Not doing any banana back. Okay, let's go back to dog. And now we're gonna bring the left leg up, extending as much as possible. And now with this, holding the leg up all the time, we're gonna inhale, goes to plank pose. And then exhale, go back to dog with the leg extended. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. One more on the side. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. And we're going to switch the legs, so placing the left leg back on the floor, and then right leg goes up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. And then place the leg on the floor. Let's go back to child's pose. So knees down and going towards the edges of the mat, big toes together, and let's sit back here for a couple of breaths. Okay, one more big inhale, slow exhale, and let's go back up again, making sure that our hands are nice and engaged, and then tucking the toes under, bringing the bum up. So now bring your left leg up, and we're going to bend at the knee and then touch the elbow, going back to three-legged dog. Bend at the knee, elbow up, exhale, inhale, up. Exhale, touching the elbow, inhale, up. Okay, one more. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, extend the right leg up, and now exhale, bending the knee, touching the elbow. Inhale, going back. Exhale, touching the elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, dog. One more. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, dog. And then place it down onto the mat. Knees go on the mat a little bit wider, and then let's go back to down to child's pose again. A couple of breaths here. Okay, inhale, look up, and then let's go back to all fours. And then tucking the toes under, sitting back onto the heels, and then bringing your bum up towards the sky. So now, inhale, bring your left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to touch the elbow to the opposite, to the knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touching opposite elbow. Inhale, extend. One more time. extending, touching the elbow and extending the leg, switching the leg. So now right leg goes up, bending at the knee, trying to touch the opposite elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale, touch the opposite elbow into plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, extend, exhale, place it down onto the mat, knees towards the sides, and send back into the child's pose here. Couple of breaths here. Now inhaling, looking up, and let's go onto the back. So now from here we're gonna be sitting. So we're gonna be doing reverse plank just now. So let's start the easier way just now. So with your knees bent, hands are back about 10, 20, 15 centimeters on the back. And then we're going to inhale slowly, engage the core nicely, and then bring the bum up towards the sky. Inhaling here slowly and deeply. And then let's go back. Inhale, go up, exhale, down, extending the legs. Inhale up, exhale down, extending the legs. Inhale up, exhale down. You can stay here for a little bit. Maybe moving your wrists a little bit one way and then the other, getting them nice and loose. Okay, so in this that was the one of the plank, but it was like a tabletop plank, so you can stay in it again. So it's bend the knees and then bring yourself up and stay here. Or if you want a little bit more, extend the knees and the legs, and then inhale, bring your bum up, really pushing into the sky here, breathing slowly. Inhale, exhale, trying to open as much to the sky as possible. Inhale, exhale, one more big inhale. So exhale, let's sit back down, moving the wrists a little bit here, one way and then the other way. And let's go back again to this plank. So you've got option. The option is either the tabletop plank or the reverse plank we've been doing, or an extra option here. So let's inhale, pushing the bum up towards the sky, and now bring one leg up. Inhale, bring it back, up and down, up and down, up and down. Two more on this side. Last one, place it down, the other leg now. Inhale, up and down. Or you can stay in just reverse plank. One more. Place it down. Lie down here. Hands go to the side a little bit, just take a couple of deep breaths here. Okay, so from here, bring your ankles underneath your knees, and then we're gonna really focus on the low back here and low belly. So think about your tailbone, and I want you to tuck in your tailbone, bring your pelvis up, and then slowly bring yourself back to bridge pose. Nice and long torso, and then exhale, bringing yourself slowly down, one vertebrae at a time. The tailbone is still tucked, and then place your pelvis and then untuck your tailbone. So again, inhale, tuck the tailbone under, bring the pelvis up, and then slowly bring your torso slowly to bridge pose, and then exhaling, still having your tailbone tucked, bringing yourself down onto the mat slowly, and then putting the pelvis down and then untucking the table. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under and bring it up. Let's stay here. We can go and clasp the hands together and really push them towards the leg, the feet. Feeling how you're pushing away with your legs from the floor. Inhaling here slowly and deeply. And if your knees wants to rotate out, you want to try to bring them in as much as possible. Not touching, but rotating them in. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring one more big inhale. Slow exhale. And let's bring the hands to the sides and then slowly lowering yourself down to the mat and tucking the tailbone, and then bring your knees towards your chest and hug them in nicely. If you have a knee injury, just grab behind the thighs and then bring them closer to yourself. Couple of breaths here. Okay, let's place the legs down. So feet on the mat, knees bent, and then we're gonna extend right leg. Hands are nicely onto the floor, onto the mat, and then inhale, bring one leg up, and then slowly bring it down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale, exhale. Few more here. Nothing else is moving, just that one leg. Okay, last time, bring it back to the top, bring it down, extending, and then bend at the knee. Now extending the left leg, and then again inhale, bring it up, and slowly down. So a few more times here. The feet are nicely pointed, toes are pointed. We want to engage as much as possible. Okay, last one, going up and down, and extend one leg, well, actually bring it back to bent knees. So now with the hands, we're going to put the hands palm down underneath, just a little bit, just so we're not moving around. And we're going to extend the leg, one and then the other, and then thinking about your core, squeezing the legs together, we're going to bring it up and down. Here, slowly, not going towards the floor, but not touching. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do 3 more times here. No belly. Okay, down and up, and then extend it down. Place on the floor. Bend the knees and hug them closely to your chest again. A few more breaths here. Okay, place the legs onto the mat. And now right leg extends. Left knee goes over the left hip, and then the opposite hand goes onto the knee, and then inhale, elongate nicely, and then exhale, move to the side for a little bit, so knee to the side, and you want to keep so exhale, big inhale, and on the inhale, let's up to center, and then changing the leg, so bending the right leg, extending the left leg, and now inhale, bring the knee over the hip, and then exhale, the opposite hand goes onto the knee, and now inhale, elongate nicely, exhale, move to the side. 2 breaths here. 3 breaths to your belly. one more big breath in. Feel it nicely in your lower back. And then exhale. Inhale, bring it back to the center. You can help yourself with the hand. And then extend that leg. So now just wiggle yourself to nice pose. Corpse pose, Shavasana pose. So ankles and heels all together. Feet can flap to the sides. Hands are open towards the sky. And we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Just give our body a break. This pose is important for our body just to catch up whatever we've done with the brain and the body. So it's everything, it's nicely integrated. The practice, it gets integrated into our nervous system. Notice how you feel compared to the time when we started. And honor yourself for coming into this practice, for taking a time out of your day to take care of your body and mind. Start bringing your attention back to the mat. Maybe start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe doing nice circles with wrists and the ankles one way and then the other. And inhaling, bring the hands over the head, really extending nicely as you do in the morning. And whenever you're ready, move to the side a little bit. Enjoying the time we have on the mat together. And whenever you're ready, you can use the top hand and push yourself away from the floor. Sinking into cross-legged position, still having your eyes closed. Bring your hands together into Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's think about having kind and loving thoughts, kind and loving communication, and kind and loving intention towards ourselves and others. And hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know how it was in the comments, and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you here next week. Namaste.